This is what it's like to take your bus down to Mexico to get painted twice. We bought our bus 3 years ago, and it did have original paint, lots of dings, scratches.
It was originally pastel white. There were sections where the paint was starting to
Just fade. And
so
it's a white,
Yeah.
and it was fading, so it just sucked. Okay, so we took our bus down to Mexico to
Los Panchos.
Los Ponchos. We read some reviews online. Saw other YouTube videos. I'll link their videos below. And we kept hearing about this guy. Ramiro is his name. So what did we have done? We have our list. It's all in Spanish. And we had 3 different colors. Blue with a black stripe and white. We also had our rear end done. There was damage of it from the previous owner, backed into a pole.
Something like that.
I had a buddy who had a donor van, and they cut out that rear piece. And so we had them take off the old, beat up, spot weld in the new. I'm very happy with the body work that they did to the rear end. It looks really good. You can't tell now.
There's body work in the front too. We took out the antenna and sealed that up so we don't have a radio antenna.
We had them take out the water nozzles that spray out the windshield too.
Our wiper fluid tank was missing anyway, so we could never use our wiper sprays.
I always just get a water bottle and reach around and throw water on the front of it and then turn on the...
Yeah.
It works. Works just fine. That's one thing I would tell people. If you're going to paint your bus, do it at the beginning before you do any of the inside. Like, once you get your bus...
You don't want to rip it out again.
Yeah, strip it down
Do it.
first. Go get it painted and then start working from the inside out. So when we took the bus down, we did kind of take everything off the outside that we could. Because we did just get the outside painted. Take everything out of the inside, just take everything out that you can.
Everything gets super dusty.
Yeah.
They don't cover your interior or anything while they're working on it, so get all this dust everywhere.
Everywhere. So we just had the outside painted. Nothing was painted on the inside, only on the outside. How did the quote go? How do you remember the quote going?
Just walked around and looked at it and just eyeballed it, and he pointed out some spots of rust that they would have to fix. We had them reseal
Seam rust.
because we had the start of seam rust in a couple of spots.
I was a little worried because he did keep saying, "No problem, amigo. No problem, amigo."
Like you, it's just saying that when
No problem,
when people
amigo.
nod and say yes but have no idea what you're talking about. Picked out our colors. They have a bunch of the paint swatches from different car manufacturers.
Yeah.
So you just pick out whatever color.
So we got the quote, and the total was $3,350 after everything was said and done. 3 colors, all the rust repair, all the body work. $3,350. We agreed on that.
But we provided all the seals.
All the window
all the rubber
seals, door seals, hatch seals, all that. He will sell it to you. He did say he could get it for us, but we bought our own and took it down.
But when you take auto parts down to Mexico, there is a duty on them.
Yeah.
And I think it was 16%?
Yeah.
Was that what it was? Back in the old days, you could walk through a turnstile and just be in Mexico. Now they actually have a little immigration building with luggage scanners. So if your suitcase is full of Vanagon window and door seals, they'll see it in your luggage and ask you what it is, and if you're being honest, you'll tell him auto replacement
like I did.
parts, yes. And then he'll tell you you need to pay taxes on that stuff.
Yeah. So keep it low. I told him $200 for the seals, so I had to pay $30, 30 something bucks going in.
We should have just thrown it in the bus when we drove it down.
Yeah. Do know though, when you're going down to Mexico and you drive in, I'll show a clip of it here. You will get pulled over and they will check your van when you're going into Mexico. It's not only on the way into the United States, they're going to check you going in as well. It was a little nerve-wracking. But they were always nice. The second time, the guy even took pictures of the bus. The timeline. He agreed to 6 weeks. He initially started with 8, but I asked him if he could do it in 6. And he said yes, but it still took 8 weeks. One other thing on that I would say is keep in contact with him. Call him. Don't be a jerk about it, but call, keep in touch, see where it's at, just check up. He will tell you if he's running behind. They will send pictures too. Not immediately, but if you call and ask for pictures, they'll send you pictures of the status of your bus.
And if you follow Instagram a lot, sometimes you can get other bus people who are bringing their bus down to check on yours for you.
I had 3 other people that were having their bus done at the same time, so I hit them up on Instagram. Hey, I see you're down there. Send some pictures. And they did. If you're going down to check on your bus, take pictures for everybody else. It's much appreciated. So the bad. What was the worst part of getting it done in Mexico?
Just little things.
It wasn't little things. I will now take you to the video where the front of the bus was totally destroyed. It wasn't destroyed. They just did it.
We thought we were very clear explaining.
No, we were very clear.
It to them.
Look I have video of you editing pictures of the bus so they could see exactly how to paint the bus.
We made mock-ups in Photoshop and printed them out for them.
How could you get this wrong? Look, the pictures. How could you get this wrong? It was done in 8 weeks. I showed up down there and then I saw this. My bus was a little sad. It had a little sad face. I was so excited for my new bus. Look at it. It looks so good. It looks so... Oh, it's all shiny. Wait, what the... In the front. She was... So the paint was wrong.
Just on the front, though.
Just on the front. Everything else looked... We were very pleased and very happy, except for our sad face. I talked to him. It's like, Romero, look at this. No problem, amigo. No problem, amigo. That's what he said. Said he would fix it, no problem. And they did, but we, of course, had to take it back down. It did only take him a week to fix it. He completely stuck to his word. He says at the beginning of it that he guarantees it for 1 year. If you have any problem, bring it back. Because we just got it back recently. All fixed now. No worries, no issues. Super cool about it. So that's one thing. He did stick to his word. So there were other minor things that were amiss, we'll say. The hatch seal was installed incorrectly. So missing the door handle gasket on your slider, you know, there's a gasket there, that was missing. The windows were installed backwards. The side windows, these 2 middle windows, were backwards, so they would slide from the back forward. And that was the first time, and we didn't realize it, and so I got it home, and we did realize it, and then it took us 4 hours to change the windows. We'd never done it before. It was our first time, so you gotta cut us some slack. We've seen other people post of how they got different hatch windows.
Yeah,
they had stickers from different people. So look at your windows. They will get, and brake lights. We've heard that other people have had their brake lights.
Actually, the headlights were reversed as well, now that you mentioned that.
Headlights were reversed as well. The sliding door rail, they painted it. So when you opened it the first couple of times, it was coming across brand new paint. There is usually a rubber piece right in here on your door slider. That seems to be missing too. The bumper mounts. The bumper mounts, those were removed. They're kind of a pain to put back in, but you can do it.
So they also broke the front windshield when they were pulling the glass out to paint it, but he replaced the windshield.
Overspray. Overspray. Go to the clips of overspray. Overspray on the seat. Overspray on the tire. Overspray on the door. Overspray on my carpet. Overspray only on the lock. I don't know how they only got it on the lock on the inside, but yeah. There was no overspray on our tent.
The tent was really well taped.
Yeah, because we just installed our brand new tent, and I was super paranoid about them taping right up to it, but they did a good job. There was no overspray on the tent whatsoever, which was...
Yep. The other thing we had to kind of fiddle with is
wing window.
The way they installed it was just completely misaligned, so we had to figure out how to straighten those.
Try to set it out on a hot day so that it does get malleable, and then just work it. We worked it. It went all back in. It was good.
Yeah, it's good now.
But you're gonna have to work on the window seals.
So, Pro, she looks really good. The blue color we picked out turned out really good, and the quality of the paint looks really good, at least to my untrained eye.
To what we know.
And when they delivered it, she was super nicely polished, so she looked awesome.
Yeah.
What else was good about having it painted down there?
The price, $33.50. That's nice. Let's be real. Yeah, $33.50. That includes the body work. That includes 3 colors of paint. It's worth it. But that's because we're close too. If you're far away and you gotta drive down and then fly down, would you do it again?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah. Yes. If I had to do it again, I would take the car down to Mexico to have it painted. I mean, also because our van's not like a showroom van, or it's not like...
Yeah, that's what we should talk about. Look, it's not... It's $3,350. It's not gonna be...
top of the line.
No, you're not getting that, okay? You're not getting the bottom either, though. It's not the bottom. That's the thing. It fits in nicely. We would have paid a lot more here.
Yeah, it's reasonable cost for reasonable work.
Yeah, totally. It's $33.50.
It's not 100% perfect, but it's pretty close. Maybe 95%. Because
there's little
things here and there.
One big tip: get extra paint. You just got a custom paint job. You need to match that. People are shopping carts, scratches. Yeah. Yes. Every time I pull in and someone gets out, when your new paint job is there, you're like, even though they're like, get more paint. My second big tip: Put a tracker in your bus. You want to know where it's at? There's your leash.
Check your windows before you drive it off, so you can get his window guys to switch them out in 15 minutes versus driving home and taking 4 hours.
Third tip. Take the Otay Mesa crossing to get back across. Don't go through San Ysidro. You do have to drive 30 minutes out of the way to go to the Otay border crossing. It's worth it. It's worth it. 2 times? Less than 30 minutes. Less than 30 minutes. Unbelievable. Otay Mesa. So that was our review on getting your bus painted in Mexico. You ruined everything.
Welcome to our video.
You ruined everything. You ruined all my videos.
Welcome to our video.
It's not ours. It's you. Okay, that's it. If you liked it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff that you're supposed to say. Leave a comment. Did I talk about the overspray?